In this video, we'll be going over the 5 new features in Union Suite Release 4.0. Feature number 1 is an updated survey question selection. Feature number 2 limits the visit creation to 1 per member. Feature 3, clear contact results field from the project group. Feature 4, mass edit contacts from list view to a single event. And finally, Feature 5, duplicate event registration prevention management.
So the first feature is the updated survey question selection. There's a new button now on the survey page. And when you select this button, it's going to actually open up all the available questions on the visit object. And you're able just to directly select the questions in the order you want them to appear on the survey. And you'll see, or to the right of it is the display order. So selecting the checkbox for the fields that you want, and then it shows the display order. And then unchecking them will, of course, then remove them from the survey. So you no longer have to go back to the back end, copy the API name. You now can just easily use the update questions.
Feature 2, limit visit creation to 1 per member.
Now there's also a limit visit creation to 1 visit. So if there's a specific survey that you only want a member to have been asked once, maybe you use the survey for like a ballot collection or a specific survey question set that's only a one-time ask, you can actually limit it to 1 time. This will then allow the visit to be created, but then the subsequent visits will not be created and an error will populate. And the error here is what will display for the user if a visit has already been created for that survey. You could also turn it on and off. So maybe you have a group of users who are kind of constantly duplicating the survey. So maybe you have that group of survey takers out. You can just limit to 1 just so that it will create the survey and they won't create other ones that will overwrite the correct survey. And then feature number 3 is clearing contact result field directly from the project group. So there is now a new action button that you can display on the project group page. This button will clear all of the contact results for the report ID contacts that have been imported into this project group. So once you do that, all of the result IDs will then automatically go to clear and all of your pins will display blue. So just one thing to note, of course, if these contacts are in multiple project groups, then their contact result will display blank for all of the project groups. But I think for the most part, if you're using contacts are kind of connected to 1, or you don't need to use the pin color for the canvasser map, this is a great feature just to make sure that everybody's starting off with a clean slate. And this is kind of the page that you'll see when you click it. It will just remind you before you go ahead and click clear. And then the feature number 4 is mass adding contacts from list view to a single event. So now here there is also an action button on the contacts list view page. You can select any contacts from any list view up to 250. Select the add to event. You'll select your event, select your status that you want them all to be registered as, and select save. And then you can go to the related list of the calendar event and find all of your registrations there. In combination with the mass add to event is the new feature for duplicating event registration management. So you no longer can register a single contact to an event more than once, and any subsequent registrations will throw an error in the system and it will alert you. So if I am doing that through mass add here, I can go through and add. Here I will get a pop-up window of errors as well as an error icon next to the names that are already registered to that event if I'm doing it mass add. If I'm doing it singularly, so a single registration, you will see an error populate here and it will let the user know that a registration already exists. So this is going to help a lot with data management and making sure that you're not just having people register, members or contacts multiple times for a single event.